Diary, hello, it's the middle of December and you catch me here in the study, and the purpose of today's video is to discuss the 4 selling platforms that I've been using for the last 24 months or so. Now you probably have your eyes on my more than able helper here. I thought I'd give you something interesting to look at, not just me. So the platforms I'm going to be talking about are eBay, Shpock, Gumtree and FBM, which is Facebook Marketplace. I've got a large set of notes here, and I say all of this in the associated WordPress post, but I thought you'd like to get it from me directly. So the management summary is, if you want to stop listening in about a minute, is that eBay is the best. Although it's got some very high selling fees, it's actually got a sophisticated system which stops me having to interact with total and utter twats and wankers. So to cover the other platforms first, and I'll just give you an overview of the pluses and the minuses, if you like. Again, all this is in the WordPress article. So starting with Gumtree, the least successful platform I've been using, in that no one's actually ever bought anything from me via Gumtree. So in terms of success, it's 0. All the platforms are free, so Gumtree, eBay, Shpock and FBM are free. This is free. It does have the benefit of being able to, you can upload up to 20 images of what you're selling. And you can have up to 10,000 characters in the for sale text, which is great. It's text only, so you can't embellish it to bold and so forth, it's just text. One annoying thing is that sales items tend to expire. I'm not sure under what basis, but I keep getting an email saying, oh, your item's about to expire. You can bump up your listing for cash. I've not done that because my items are quite low priced, usually. So all in all, a bit of a failure. Next we move on to Shpock, which one of those things I heard about via some TV advertising, and since I hardly ever watch TV, it's amazing that I managed to fall into it. You can only have up to 5 photos for each item, and each item can only be 500 characters, which I don't think is enough in either respect, so that's really annoying. What else is there to say? Well, you can have a sort of interactive conversation with someone in the sense that they can ask you a question and you can answer. Now, annoyingly, those conversations are often public, and you can't even delete those conversations. So sometimes I've had to delete an entire sales advert, maybe, please can you stay it still? And I'm not allowed, the only way to get the text I want to remove is to actually delete the whole advert and start again. So that's kind of annoying. I've sold quite a few items via Shpock, and generally speaking, I'm posting those items. So there's a history of the items. You can see what items are being sold. No one's watching the video. No one's listening to what I'm saying now, babe, because they're all just looking at you. You can have some cuddling a bit later, okay? So basically, with Shpock, one of the annoying things is that the quality of the buyers is low. I get a lot of time wasters. At least people are talking to me, which in Gumtree they're not even doing that. But the issue is that it's just not a very good selling platform. There's not much interest generated. I'm selling technological items primarily, and it just doesn't seem to give me the right buyers. I also was scammed on Shpock, which was very irritating, and I did complain to them, and they did absolutely bugger all. So I wanted them to give me some information I could hand on to the police, and they never really got back to me. So I've sort of marked them down in terms of effectiveness, in terms of their ability to be a good selling platform. So yeah, that's platform number 2. Platform number 3, Facebook Marketplace. Now I've been using Facebook Marketplace for a long time, and in fact that was my premier selling marketplace, but it really does attract the wrong kind of audience. Now on the plus side, anyone who's buying from you, you can check out their Facebook profile. Maybe that's kind of painful. So you can check out their Facebook profile, which is kind of useful. So you can sort of see at a glance if they've either not bothered to create a profile or if they've created not much of a profile. And if they've got any public posts, you can basically tell if they're a wanker. So that's very, very handy. Plus, a really good big thing about, Sumba. A really good thing about Facebook Marketplace is that you can just block the user. So if a user starts being arsy with you or abusive, I just say politely, no, I don't want to speak to you anymore, and then I just block that user, I can delete the conversation. So my Facebook block list is like 100 people on or something like that. Despite the fact it's a very, very irritating kind of buying audience, I have sold a lot of items on the Facebook Marketplace. You can have up to 10 photos, there's no limit on text that I can see. You can have tags in the item, I don't know what difference that makes. You can also give your geographic location so people know if they're local to you. And you can also advertise in a local group. So we live close to the town of Ulster, Alcester. So if I want to advertise, say, a computer or a watch or whatever it is, I can say advertise as the national advertising, plus advertise it to Ulster as well. So people who just follow the local Ulster group would see, oh, that's for sale. So that's quite useful. I've had no end of lowballers on Facebook Marketplace. In other words, you sell something for £500 and someone offers you £100. You know, I'm fairly priced with everything that I sell, and it's a major source of irritation. The only plus point is that you can just block people when they get arsy, which you can't do on Gumtree or Shpock very easily. Okay, so finally, eBay. So I've been an eBay buyer for 10-15 years, because primarily in Switzerland where we used to live, it wasn't possible to use a service like Amazon because it doesn't exist in Switzerland. So that was my premium buying channel. So I'm an established eBay buyer, but not a seller. So I've got into eBay the last out of the 4 selling channels, and to my amazement, it is quality. So why is it quality? Well, first of all, it's just a polished system. The selling fees are very high, so up front you're going to pay 10% to eBay for selling your item, and then let's say 2% to PayPal. So you're losing 12% straight away. You can elect to pay postage or have the buyer pay postage. So you might, if you say it's free postage, then in case of a small UK parcel, you use another £4. So selling fees are high, but let me just think about what makes it just a great selling platform. Well, you don't really have to interact with people the way I do it. There's different selling models in eBay. You can have an auction, or you can have a buy it now, and you can have a buy it now with an offer. So with buy it now and an offer, which is what I've been doing, as in I've not been having an auction. I just want someone to offer a price, and if it's a high enough price, I will sell the item to you. So you can set a low limit, which means to say that if you get low ballers just making stupid offers, you don't even see it. And that's such a handy facility. So if I'm selling, I sold a Raspberry Pi computer for £70, and I said I could let people buy it from £60. So somebody paid me, I think, £65 eventually. And if you look through the offers that were rejected, which I did after the sale, I saw that there was another user who'd just been offering me like £10, £20, £30, and I didn't say any of that because eBay just removes those stupid offers from your visibility. So that's great. eBay also has tools like if the item is sold but the buyer doesn't pay, you can just press a button and it can send a pre-canned email to that person to say, hey, why haven't you paid? Also, when you bought an item, you then go to a print label section, and that allows you to print the label, the postage label, with minimum hassle. So you can use PayPal to print that, to pay for the printing, and I typically use the post office. So it's kind of a slick automated postal system which is integrated into the eBay selling. So yeah, so the 4 channels I reviewed were eBay, good; Shpock, annoying and I got scammed; Gumtree, I've not sold anything; and Facebook Marketplace, low ballers, low priced buyers, and a lot of irritation. So I'm going to hand it to eBay. eBay is definitely my recommendation for selling of items. Biggest audience, I've had much better sales with eBay. So it's goodbye from me, and goodbye from baby. It's time for some attention to you, and thanks for watching.